Hello guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at an altcoin Bittensor. Bittensor is up 30% over the last 1 week, up 105% over the last 1 month. It's one of the shining lights in the altcoin market. Over the last 1 month, we have been seeing signs of life in the altcoin market with altcoin pumping front, left, and center. Look at Bittensor's performance against the US dollar on a weekly time frame. We also look at Bittensor's performance against Bitcoin, the king of the market. We look at Bitsensor's market cap, which currently sits right now around the $3.2 billion level. How high can we go in the coming days and the coming weeks? Where are those key levels where we find resistance as we go to higher prices? We'll talk about that and more in this video. But first, guys, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. So when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. Do the necessary research and analysis before making any investment decision. Let's get down to business. Bittensor currently trading around $341 with a market cap of $3.67 billion, has a total supply of 21 million tokens. 10.77 million of those tokens are in circulation. The all-time high for Bittensor came in on the 11th of April 2024, just about 2 years ago. It traded for as high as $767. Right now, it's down 55% from its all-time highs. But the last 1 month has seen it pump. The last 1 month has seen it being among the biggest gainers in the cryptocurrency market. Bittensor, also known as TAO, is up 104% over the last 1 month. Over the last 1 week, we've seen it rally up by 30%. Now, how high can it go up in the coming days and the coming weeks? Is the Bittensor US dollar price chart on a daily time frame. And one important thing we will notice is that since February, the low came in for it on the 11th of February 2026. Since then, even though the sentiment in the cryptocurrency market has been down bad, we have slowly seen this altcoin rally to higher prices, getting to as high as $368, pumping by 155% in just around 42 days. That's how things can quickly move in the cryptocurrency market. We saw Bittensor erasing all the losses it has made since November of 2025. But it's still down bad. Don't not get too excited. Remember, all coins market is very, very volatile. All coins in the cryptocurrency market can get very, very volatile. We can easily see 200% pump to the upside before it starts dumping to Goblin Town. We saw a similar situation in April of 2025, where we saw Bittensor rallying up by 176% in just under 36 days. You would have thought then that the pump is real, we're going to the moon. What happened in the next few days after that was Bittensor just consolidating. Finally, we went above that price region, but went towards the $532 level. That's our important level we have to watch out for. We got rejected there, and that eventually led us down to Goblin Town to set a new low. If you zoom out and you ask yourself, okay, what has Bittensor doing over the years? Let's just zoom out and let's look at on weekly time frame. Has been performing over the year. We can see it always has its own time in the sun, but then has its time of dumping to Goblin Town. An argument can be made that Bittensor has been trading at the same price region since November of 2023. Where we're trading right now at the $339 region, we got there in November of 2023, and we've had various pumps above that $338 level. But then again, we've had price trading below that key level. We have seen price trade below that key level for about 798 days, more than 2 years. How many days have we traded above that price level? Also, we have traded above that price level for over 700 days. The major levels to watch out for in the coming days and coming weeks as we pump to higher prices, assuming the rally will continue. First, one of the key levels where we're dealing with right now, around that $360 level. We've seen Bittensor have huge reactions to that key level in the past. I don't think this time will be different. But if we continue going higher, if we see ourselves pumping higher in the coming days and the coming weeks, another key level to watch out for will be where we got stopped out just in October of 2025 when we saw Bittensor getting to as high as $523. That will be another important level to watch out for. We might get rejected there and eventually head back down to Goblin Town. And the next key level will be the $731 level. We've gotten there twice. We got there in February of 2024. We got rejected there. We had to dump back to Goblin Town. The relief rally occurred. We got back to that 715 dollar level in December of 2024. We got rejected there, and since then it's been a trip down to Goblin Town. We've gone from $725. We found ourselves trading at $144 just some weeks ago. That's 80% down from the all-time highs. But right now, Bittensor is up. It's still up with 100% over the last 1 month, but it's still down 53% from its all-time highs. These are key levels to watch out for in the coming days and coming weeks. We might get a pump to all-time highs, but guys, at all-time highs is when you want to be selling. Below deep values where you want to be buying, when market participants are scared. And to be honest, right now there's a lot of fear in the cryptocurrency market. There's a lot of extreme fear going around the market. A lot of market participants are calling for lower prices, and that's why even the little pump we're seeing in the altcoin market, it doesn't ring a bell, doesn't change the vibes in the market. Altcoins are just pumping like sprinkle. The pumps are not happening in mass. There's just sprinkles of pumps here and there. The last 1 week has just seen Siren, TAO, Meme Coin, Kite, and Fetch just have substantial gains. But you can see we also have DRC, River, Zcash, Near, Atom also having substantial losses. I believe we're going to see these altcoins have one big pump together before the end of the year. If you look at TAO's performance against the Bitcoin, that's been outperforming Bitcoin since February, which is a good sign to see. When all coins are outperforming Bitcoin, it means market participants are finally letting go. They are finally getting more bullish. And since February, we have seen TAO outperform Bitcoin by more than 121%. But then you have to zoom out, guys. You have to remember that the chart has been here for quite a while. TAO has been here for years. You have to look at how TAOs behave in various market conditions. And when the market is bullish, we see us trending to the upside. We can trend to the upside for a very long time. We saw that happen in 2024, where we eventually got to a new all-time highs in February of 2024. And in that situation, TAO had already outperformed Bitcoin by more than 700%. But it's one thing I always say, for you to get a 700% pump to the upside, you first have to have a 50% pump, a 60% pump, a 100% pump. But then there's always that flip side of when it's dumping to Goblin Town. Arguments can be made. We're still on our trip down to Goblin Town. We've seen TAO from all-time highs lose 83% of its value against Bitcoin. Hopefully, February was the bottom. So the market participants capitulating in February. If February was the bottom, don't be shocked to see us continue pumping to higher prices in the coming days and coming weeks. So 100 to 200% pump to the upside from where we're currently trading will not be bad. That will not be crazy. A 200% pump will see us already at all-time highs, but 100% pump, if I'm a betting man, I'll be putting my money that we might easily get a 100% pump at any point in time. To the big one, TAO's market cap, Bittensor's market cap, which is at a $3.2 billion level. It's very, very important to focus on the market cap. A lot of times, more tokens are coming to circulation. For TAO now, we had 21 million total tokens, but we still have more than 11 million tokens, more than 10 million tokens more to come to circulation. And most times, that might not show on the US dollar price chart. That shows on the market cap chart for TAO right now. That's Bittensor. For it to get to new all-time highs from where it's currently trading around the $3.2 billion level, we just need to see around a 52% pump to the upside. But if you come back to the US dollar price charts, you'll notice that things are different. We need more than a 42% pump to come to new all-time highs. The simple answer to that question is that more tokens have been put into circulation. And that's why even though we see Bittensor pumping by 52%, that will just take us back to that $532 level. For us to get to new all-time highs on the US dollar price chart, we need more than a 118% pump to the upside. So you have to be very, very careful with a lot of tokens, Bittensor included. The next few weeks are going to be very, very critical. If you look at Bittensor's market cap, which is at a $3.66 billion level, for it to get to new all-time highs, we need to rally past $5.5 billion. And we're not far from that $5.5 billion level. So around the 56 to a 60% pump to the upside should get us there. I believe smart players will be selling when we get there. Smart players will be offloading their bags at the bottom, deep in the bottom of the bear market. No matter how high we go, the best time to buy is when there's still a lot of fear in the market. But retail investors will always buy high, always sell low. The game we're playing right here, guys, is to buy low and sell high. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like this. If you want to become a member, link in the description. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. See you guys in my next video. Bye.